Welcome back, everyone. This is Nate from Nate's Here and There, coming to you from near far. Today, we're out here at Conover Cemetery, Conover, North Carolina. We'll walk through some kind of old graves we can find. So grab a chair on this day the Lord has made. Sit back and enjoy. First one we come up to is David Ray Dees, October 4th, 1944, December 27th, 1981. And Lulu Mae Pearson, April 1st, 1911, February 18th, 1976. Here's Vernon L. Shook, Sr., February 20th, 1927 to May the 31st, 1981. Here's Jesse Clyde Bryant, March the 16th, 1911 to March the 31st, 1979. And Lois G. Bryant, May the 8th, 1912 to January the 6th, 1978. We don't say when they was married. Here's James F. Watson, October 14th, 1900 to September 13th, 1976. Gladys Mary Bryant, August 17th, 1923 to March the 5th, 1989. Here's Paul E. Pope, July the 3rd, 1919 to January the 15th, 1989. Pauline H. Pope, April the 24th, 1925 to July the 8th, 1992. They don't have their when they got married. Here's David Allen Whalen, the son of Faye Whalen, February the 1st, 1963 to April the 20th, 1979. Oh, he was young. Joseph C. Verbose, March the 11th, 1909 to March the 17th, 1979. Here's Fern Gates Sigmund, January the 1st, 1921 to June the 29th, 1998. Here's George B. Marlowe, February the 15th, 1913 to January the 29th, 1987. And Elise B. Marlowe, December the 3rd, 1918 to January 27th, 2004. Sorry. But they don't say when they was married. Here's Jerry Allen Hoyle, August the 8th, 1958 to October the 14th, 1980. He was young. I keep saying that. Here is Joe Abernathy Barringer, October the 19th, 1925 to February the 1st, 2008. And Grace Boyce Barringer, August the 17th, 1931 to April the 10th, 2008. And they were married on July the 2nd, 1949. Here's Walter Clayton McAdder, April the 7th, 1917 to June the 30th, 1973. Here's Ardale Fate Hatley, October the 14th, 1906 to October 24th, 1980. Annie Garland Hatley, October the 5th, 1909 to May the 14th, 1992. Here's Mary Elizabeth Scholl, beloved wife and mother, December 23rd, 1917 to October 31st, 1995. Here's Richmond Davis, October 17th, 1911 to February 3rd, 1981. Addie Stiles Davis, May the 7th, 1914 to October the 15th, 1981. They don't have the when they was married. Here's Ruth Naomi Dees Albee, March the 28th, 1930 to November the 18th, 1981. Here's Harvey Bud Sigmund, February 26, 1930 to July 8, 1990. And Juanita B. Sigmund, August 13, 1932 to November 23, 2000. Here's Terry Wayne Leo, May 8, 1962 to April 9, 1985. Got a picture of him up there too. Here's Michael L. Shaw, October 19, 1944, October 31st, 1989. Here's Ida P. Parler, October the 5th, 1933 to August the 5th, 1933 to October the 4th, 1984. Here's Anna Sue Jones Hudson, November 25th, 1931 to November the 15th, 1998. Or it was November the 25th, I'm sorry. Here's J. Todd Parker, November the 6th, 1961 to December the 15th, 1986. Here's Christine Brewer, September the 15th, 1973 to March 16th, 1994. She was young. And Stephen W. Brewer, May the 28th, 1951 to September the 11th, 2022. And he was a police officer. Thank you for your service. Here's Carol W. Murphy, October 23rd, 1920 to January 16th, 1988. Eva M. Murphy, December the 7th, 1921 to July the 12th, 1993. Here's Charles Everett Moser, March the 14th, 1923 to December 29th, 2013. And Nancy Eisenhower Moser, June the 21st, 1926 to June the 14th, 2013. And they were married on September the 2nd, 1951. Here's Arthur Louis Wagner, June the 12th, 1889. Oh, it's one I found so far. To January the 11th, 1963. And Beulah Travis Wagner, May the 2nd, 1889 to November the 15th, 1970. Here's Farrell Alvin Detter, May the 18th, 1924 to November the 17th, 2002. Dorothy E. Detter, April the 20th, 1926 to January 29th, 2013. Here's Kenneth Irma Klein, September the 7th, 1924 to March the 17th, 2006. And Wilma K. Klein, May the 22nd, 1923 to November the 6th, 2014. Here's Lee Paul Leo, October the 7th, 1869. That's the oldest one. September the 17th, 1936. Cora B. Leo, January 26, 1874 to February the 5th, 1934. Here's Paul C. Leo, June 8, 1903 to January 28, 1986. Merle G. Leo, August 28, 1902 to April 18, 1992. This is Yates Warlick Havner, August 25th, 1911 to July 22nd, 2001. Ilma Hunsucker, August 14th, 1913 to February 9th, 2015. This is Henry Clay Love, October the 30th, 1892 to April the 23rd, 1968. Carrie Herman, the wife of Henry Clay, December 17, 1892 to March 12, 1958. And Lucille Love, November 21st, 1915 to April 16, 2003. Here is James Franklin Grant, February 25th, 1947 to July the 12th, 2005. Here is Helen Hunstickler, Selman, April the 3rd, 1915 to March the 10th, 2004. Jesse Glenn Saunders, August 22nd, 1932 to May the 18th, 1997. And Shirley Saunders, February 16, 1936 to October the 31st, 2013. And they were married on Wednesday, October the 6th, 1955. Here is Sidney Ralph Boastman, September the 13th, 1912 to February the 17th, 2001. Brielle Schul Boastman, October the 3rd, 1913 to April the 22nd, 2012. Here's J. Bryan Eisenhower, 1907 to 1972. And Leela P. Eisenhower, 1914 to 1990. Here's W. McDewey Hunstickler, October the 31st, 1911 to June 28, 1999. Alma Tuttle Hunsucker, November 28, 1919 to March 6, 2004. Here's Mac Brady McCheer, December 24, 1923 to June 30th, 1983. Naomi Ruth, October 14, 1923 to May the 24th, 2000. They were married on June the 16th, 1946. Barbara Simmons Castillo, February 20th, 1934 to November 26, 2006. I think that's going to do it for this one. We walked around the Conover Cemetery here in Conover, North Carolina. Found a lot of old graves. But if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit your bell to notify you when I upload videos just like this one. Like, share, and comment on the videos. With all that said, be safe, God bless, and we'll catch you on the next one. And remember to let go and let God. Bye now.